Good afternoon and welcome back to Tiskra for the third match of the High Baltic Cup 2022. This game between Estonia and Estonia A. So it's the all-Estonian affair.
Rightio.
Welcome back, Howie.
Yeah, welcome.
And
hello everyone, what do we got?
we have Estonia A batting and Estonia in the field.
Yeah.
And as per usual, the ball is in the capable hands of colour to get proceedings underway. We are starting a little late, but this was just a decision by the umpires.
It's got to be wide. No, wow.
Not called.
Okay.
The umpires just decided that the scorers and the players deserved a good length break between matches, as the previous match here on ground one went a little late.
Yes, it did.
So it wasn't because of any problems.
And colour in, and played and dropped.
Ooh.
Parko.
And then he hits the non-striker for his trouble.
Yeah, well done.
A sharpish chance, got his hands to it, but Parker was not able to hold on to it.
So he's dropped it.
Yep.
That was I'm going to say, not the hardest catch. But Kayla, in he comes. And pushed back, fielded by the bowler. Well,
Estonia A, the opening batters, Aditya Vishnu and Vimal.
yeah.
Vimal was, of course, in the squad to go to Finland for World Cup qualifiers, but unfortunately he was unable to go due to his wife going into labour and
Pretty rude, isn't it?
giving birth to their
Pretty rude.
child.
Right?
So, family before cricket.
What? How does that work?
Well, as someone else said not 5 minutes ago, happy wife, happy life.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There you go. Learn something new every day.
Colour comes in again, just pushed into the offside, and they scamper through for one. So Vimal is on strike now. And you'll see the Estonia A players are playing in their club kits. So you will see a mix and match. A variety of uniforms being worn. So you can see the two batters are not wearing the same colours.
Tigers and United out there.
So just the 2 runs from the first over from Colour.
Yep.
He'll be very happy with that.
Yeah, very.
Now, from the other end, this is an interesting situation. In the power play, opening the bowling from the Kiev end, Richard Parkin. And really surprising is he's going to come around the wicket. Richard is a left-arm bowler. Normally bowls over the wicket. Not sure why he might have decided to come around. May have been something discussed with Coach Richard Cox, or something that Richard and Captain Arslan have come up with. Or he just thought, let's experiment, let's give this a go. We'll see how effective it shall be in a moment. Vermeil takes strike. Quite a spread field
Yeah.
in the power play.
Wow. Parker around the wicket.
Yeah. You're not listening to everything I just said.
No, not a word.
Yeah.
Not a word.
Sat right next to me.
Yep.
Too busy scrolling through Facebook.
Yeah, of course. Of course. And, oh, here we go. Comes around and one bounce, pick up.
Cut off well by the fielder out in the deep. Can't quite make out who that is. Possibly Zishan? That is a long way away from me.
Could be Ilias too. Well, that was scooped from well outside the off stump. That would have been a wide, surely.
Yeah, it ends up in the hands of Arslan at mid-wicket.
Yeah.
It was a hell of an effort to get it over there.
And
Played and missed. Richard Parkin causing trouble for the batters here.
yeah.
Come back over the wicket.
That's terrible. Wide. And they'll scamper through as well. So, yeah, you can't do that when you've got the keeper up to the stumps.
No. So he comes back around the wicket to the right-hander, and he was bowling over the wicket to the left-hander.
And not now. Pushed on the offside. Nice, easy single.
It's a strange sight. You're quite used to seeing right-handed bowlers come round the wicket to a lefty, and here we've got a lefty coming round to a righty.
It is strange. And look, overran it.
Yeah,
and leg buys, I think. Was it? Oh, not sure. I'm waiting on a signal. Or did I miss a signal? I think I might have missed it. I think maybe it was leg buys. No,
yeah,
no, it's off the bat.
I couldn't see the umpire. He was obscured by a fielder in front of
yeah.
me, so I didn't have any idea. But no, the digital scorer has put down a run off the bat.
Oh, there you go.
So none for 7 after 2 overs. Colour to continue from the Stockholm end.
In he comes. Bang! Lovely shot. Wow.
Fielder is underneath it. He's dropped it.
That's Ilias. Yeah, I don't know why he's down there, to be honest. I haven't seen him take a catch now for quite a while, unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
It's probably become a confidence issue for him now. And
So,
if you've got someone who keeps putting them down like that, and it's very understandable that gets into your head, and you're panicking about it, you're worrying about it, like, oh God, I've got to take this one, I've got to take this one. That's just even more reason why you don't have him out in the deep. If you need him in a position where if he does get a catch, he doesn't have any time to think about it. He just sticks the hands up and it either sticks or it doesn't.
yeah. Oh, overthrows. Here we go. Good work by the batsman. Well done.
Yep.
Tell you what, I think about it. Go again. Yeah. Here's the thing. Estonia need to just remember that they're playing against guys that can play, 1. And 2, they definitely want to knock them off.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't go to sleep here.
No, and they're also used to playing against them.
That's right. Bang. Thank you, mother, for the rabbits.
Yeah. Vimal.
Oh!
And Vimal is showing exactly why he was in the squad to go to Finland.
Yep.
With a nice shot like that.
My word.
Yeah, there's there's no way that Estonia can look at their development team opposition and think of them, oh, well, you know, we're the first 11. They're the second. Like, oh, you know, we beat Lithuania comfortably, you know, do these guys. Well, Lithuanians aren't used to facing the bowling of
That's right.
Parko, of Kala, of
That's right.
Arslan, and everybody else.
Yeah.
But Vimal is.
And quick single and home. Not out. Oh, the Bluff VPN stumps are still working. Good to see.
Yep.
And of course, a big thank you to our sponsor, Hi.com, the Hi.com Baltic Cup.
Indeed. It's great to have your support.
Sasha from Hi.com should be down tomorrow, actually. Ten runs off the over. In he comes. Full ball.
Doesn't quite get hold of it.
No, they just get one.
Oh, he wants two.
Oh. Yeah, no. That was suicidal.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can see the Estonia team there on your screen, and regular viewers will recognise a number of those names, not just from playing, but also for featuring in the comment section. Kush and Romeo in particular.
Well,
If they weren't playing in this, they'd
be talking to us.
Indeed.
Yep.
18 on the board after 3. I think Estonia A would be reasonably happy with that.
Yeah.
But they'll want to keep building on it.
So, Simon, I tell you what, this guy, I don't, Simon, what do you do for a living? Because he's just said he's listening to every word.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
As he turns that one round the corner, they'll just get the one run though. But, boy, Simon's efficiency must have just exploded during the break between games.
Yeah, he actually did something that worked.
His manager would see this massive peak.
Peak performance.
We've got a bloody rugby ball on the field again.
Bang, in the air. And
over the head of the fielder.
Yeah, over the head. Yep. 1, come back for 2, comfortably. Parko in. This time, pushed on the onside. Quick single. Throw comes in. Tell you what, he's no Mr. Stumps. It was a bit too wide. Otherwise, it would have been very tight.
It was a really good pick up and release by Arslan. Really, really good. But, yeah.
No, it wasn't Arslan.
No. Oh, no, Arslan's on the other side.
Yeah. And there's probably quite a bit of difference in height too. So this time,
it's very noticeable once you're actually looking at both of them at the same time.
Yeah.
It was the cap and the way that he moved. It was that movement that was much more of what I was basing on, and because he's been fielding inside.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Now that's pretty high in the air. Parko's going to get under it. Do you think he'll catch it? No.
I do kind of think Arslan should have taken that one.
Yeah. Well.
He's
muffed it.
Yeah, Arslan is a safer pair of hands, and it's much easier as a fielder going into it than as a bowler. The bowler, you're doing a follow through, and then you've got to change and turn.
But he got underneath it.
He did.
He just clutched at it, and it bounced out of the hands, and that's that. So, well, 5 off the over. So, okay. So that Parko's got none for 10, and that's off 2.
Yep.
And he's put one down himself, and he's had one dropped. Ooh. Ouch.
Yeah.
That's a shame, real shame.
The Estonian national team really need to be doing some catching practice every single week.
Yeah.
There's the number of dropped catches every game is just phenomenal. And you can't afford to do that. And, well, I mean, anybody who watched them in Finland will know the results of what happen when you do.
Yep. Here we go. No, safe again. He's
raced away to the boundary.
4 runs.
Yep. It's
Just
just
like a runaway train, wasn't it?
it's just come off the top edge of the toe of the bat. And it's just looped over the fielder and raced away once it hit the ground. That's the thing when you see that the fielding side is struggling to hold on to their catches. Going aerial, not really that risky.
No. Playing to the offside.
I mean, there's
Good pickup. Decent throw.
but good backing up. Good
yeah.
backing up. In the end, starting with the bowler, whom the ball was actually thrown towards, you actually, including him, you had a line of 4.
That's right. Good. You actually saw the 4th.
Yep.
Yeah, it was good.
Yep.
It was good.
Colour right on the boundary had come all the way over as well.
That's right.
Yeah, so you had the 4 of them all lined up.
That's some of the work that Richard Cox has been doing with the guys, is to push that side of the game.
Good to see. Elias comes into bowl.
Yeah. And, a lovely shot. He's come down, cut it late, 4 runs. Vimal.
He's looking good.
17 off 11.
Yeah, he's looking very good.
Yep. So Simon says, multitasking is a big part of my job, mate. Yeah, research work on the weekend gets a bit slow. Research. What are you researching? Cricket? Yep. And the 4th over of the second game, the 3rd ball went for a 6. Yeah,
Well,
Simon, he's not bad, is he?
Well, he's got lots of his opponents
That's right.
out here.
Yeah. Bang!
Full toss.
Crunch. Fielder comes round. Ooh,
Stops it. They're going back for the second, though.
I think they still would have got it, even without that stumble. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I thought Simon was going to come up and help commentate, but no, he'd rather do
Research.
Research. Yeah, research. Yeah, sure, mate, sure.
Yeah.
All right. Ilias, in he comes. Bang, takes him on down. Same again. This time, though, straight to him and just the single. The fielder can't make out who it is, but he actually attacked the ball nicely, didn't wait for it to come to him, and therefore they could only get the 1 run.
Yep.
12 off the over so far. This is a good over for the A's.
Yeah. But Elias last game, expensive first over. Then he brought it back for his final 3.
And he comes again and pushed on the offside and fielded by Parko. Dot ball. Well, 1 dot ball for the over. Number 35 off 5. So they're chugging along at 7 and over. Importantly for them, though, is no wickets down at this stage.
Yep. And Vimal is really leading the charge here for Estonia A.
Yep.
He's 20 off 13. Adichie just ably supporting him. And if Estonia can't get rid of Vimal soon, we could be on for a really good knock here. And there could be somebody from the Estonia side after that finding themselves moved down to the Estonia A game side for tomorrow.
I don't know if they can change it like that, can they?
Yeah, they can.
They can.
Yeah.
They probably do anything.
That's why there's only 11 in the Estonia team, and that's it. If any of them has to come out, they're just replaced by an Estonia A player.
Arslan comes in, squared him up, an appeal. Only by the bowler, realistically, though. Dot ball. It's probably more important was the dot ball. At the moment, they do need a breakthrough. They would love to get that first wicket, but Oh, Arslan, in he comes. Vimmel. Oh, wide. Yeah. And this time, pushed into the offside. Very quick single, quick throw, but very wide.
The throw went right through the middle of the pitch. Any benefit to either end?
And there's a slight adjustment in the field.
He's bringing the long on into the ring. I think that's because he wants to push someone else out.
Yeah, long off. Maybe.
He was already.
Oh, it's no shot.
Yeah, he didn't play a shot.
Leg by.
Yeah.
Well,
For that's no shot.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Umpire's made a mistake there. That should have been a dead ball, and the batters he should have allowed them to run.
Yeah.
To give the fielding team the opportunity to run them out.
But it shouldn't.
But once they completed it, call dead ball, send them back, because you cannot run a leg by if you do not attempt a shot, or
he actually just trying to get out of the way of it.
Well, so you if you're taking evasive action, but that's not evasive action in my book.
That's poor fielding. It's cost them 2 runs. Yeah, that should have been stopped and should have been a dot ball, and instead 2 runs. Could have put together 2 dots there, but instead, well, yeah, and you did right. And we know it shouldn't have been given as a run, but or as a leg by, but it is, and no ball.
It looks like for front foot as well.
Wow.
It's quite surprising of someone of Arslan's run up. Yeah. You know, it's just a few steps.
Yep.
It's not like he's coming from
free hit, bang down the ground. They've got 1. They'll think about 2. They'll go for 2, and they're always going to get 2 when you underarm the ball back in.
Yeah.
Yep.
If a fielder is underarming the ball from outside the circle, that fielder needs to be moved or taken off the field, because if their shoulder's not buggered, then there's no excuse for what they're doing.
Yeah.
If their shoulder's buggered, then get them inside.
Oh, end of the power play.
Yep. 43 for none after 6 overs.
I'd be happy with that.
Oh, Estonia must be ecstatic with that right now. As Ilias continues.
And crunch in the air. Fielder will come around and not get to it. Will it go over the rope though? No. The old sand wedge. So stops short, and they just get the 2.
Yeah, really died once it hit the ground.
Why didn't Travis dive and try and catch that? He's out there walking around the outside of the rope. Hang on, they ran 1 short. So it ran 1 short, guys. There you go. Ouch. This time, crunch, full toss. Oh, that's going to get through. No, he'll come around, cut it off, pick it up, come back for 2. This time, 2 runs.
Yeah.
And, yep, it's 2.
Good fielding by Zishan there.
Yep.
He is lightning quick getting across the field. Picks up, and he's got a really good throw. I'll tell you what, Arslan nearly got his hand to that ball.
He did. I would have heard.
It really would have if he had have. You're dead right there.
She was revving that one.
How are Estonia going to break up this partnership?
I reckon get a wicket might help. Hey? Oh,
Full toss. That's not the way it has been called.
Yep. And it's gone for. It stops inside. No, that's 4 runs. He's tossed the rope. No ball. And 4.
Yeah. It's all falling off for Estonia here.
Yeah, the wheels have fallen off the wagon.
So,
tell you what,
it'll be a free hit, and Aditya Vishnu is now up to 20 off 21, where previously, as I said, he was playing a real supporting role to Vimal.
Yeah.
He's now...
He's advanced and down
and
one.
He's picked out Zishan.
Yeah, he's picked him out pretty well. So, good throw, hits the stumps. Bluff Epian stump slide up. And so there's Travis Beswick. I don't know why I didn't catch that one before. Ran near the boundary. Yeah, so not to be.
Lack of foot movement, mate.
So, none for 52. We're in the 7th over. And the A's are taking it to them.
They are indeed. Elias is getting spanked around at the moment. He needs to come up with some of that form he showed in the first game. Yeah. Get that ball back outside off stump on the good length. As he comes into Vimal.
And, worked. Oh, that's a lovely shot. 4 runs. What a ripper.
Big Trav was just talking about a lack of footwork.
And there wasn't there.
There was some fantastic footwork there. Flight of foot of Vimal there.
Yeah.
His positioning was fantastic, and he just used the pace of the ball, guided away to pick up the 4, and he moves to 29 from 20. So we see a bit of a meeting of minds out in the middle. Arslan, the captain, with his wicket keeper Stu Hook and his opening bowler Culler. We're just having a little chat, trying to come up with a plan of how to separate this pair.
Crunch out on this. Tell this is going to go. It's 4 runs. That's 17. 17 off 5 balls.
Whatever they were discussing just then, it was not to bowl short like that.
You think so, Jerry?
Yeah, funnily, I'm quite confident in that, that none of them suggested, I know what we do.
Bowl short. Yeah, bowl short, lollipop.
On the body.
Short. Yeah, on the body, that's it.
Yeah.
I reckon I'm going to back you on that one.
With bugger all pace. That wasn't the plan. And I'm sure it's not what Elias was wanting to do, but it is what he has done. And he's should have one more delivery here. Can he try to finish this over off with a dot?
And
he does.
Boy. He does.
He's attacked the body, and this one was a little quicker.
Yeah.
So a little harder for the batter, but
17 off the over.
Yeah, so he's gone for 29 off his 2 overs, Elias.
None for 60 off 7. 8.57.
It just keeps getting better and better. That run rate for Estonia A. Yep. 3 overs ago, they were going at 6. Now, 8.5.
Deeper in. And they're at 8.5. That just shows you how much they've been tonked around for the last few. Nature Liss. Hello to Nature Liss. Yeah, nice shot. There was. Definitely. There's been a few. So, here we go. Arslan in and short. And this could be caught and is...
It is! What a catch!
Great catch. Oh, it's Kayla. That's why, Colour, really good one.
You asked at the start of the previous match of how many Estonians there were out in the field. Well, there is one.
There's one.
And he's just taken a catch. He's just shown everyone else how it's done. That was an awesome effort.
Yeah.
Well picked up by the camera as well.
Yeah, I was
So
well picked up. Good catch. So,
So Arslan with the breakthrough, bowling short. So perhaps that was the plan.
Well, I don't know about that.
But I think he got away with that
I
one.
think so.
yeah.
So Moshe Rahman is the new batter for Estonia A. Sporting his sporting his 111 numbered shirt.
I wonder what that is on the menu at Hooker Palace. I'll have the 111. Hooker Palace is an eatery, guys, and Rana is the owner. Hooker Palace has been for a number of years. He's actually been in Estonia for 16 odd years.
Okay.
As Rana, yeah. It's a bit of a stalwart of the association, and he's loves his cricket. Arslan comes in, and
Not sure who colour was throwing that ball to.
No, not sure.
Yeah, that one must have taken a little bit of the body as it went through, as it wasn't signalled as a wide. Arslan needs to get it back on the off.
Yeah. And big swing, big miss, dot ball.
It's Vimal expending a lot of energy there for absolutely no return.
Yeah, he'd be better off just to get himself off strike. Just calm down for an over or two. Get Rana in. But I don't think he wants to play that way. Well, if he swings at everything and it comes off for him, if he's still there in 4 or 5 overs, the damage is more than done. And they'll be looking pretty strong. They'll then just need a couple of guys to get them through to the 20. And they could actually put a lot of pressure on the Estonian team.
Arslan.
Oh, that's wide.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, didn't need that. You need a good ball. You need Rana to keep it out, get a couple of dots out of him and have a win of an over. But
In the
Rana
air.
has a bit of a go at it,
Safe.
and he'll get one.
Yeah, he gets off the mark with a sketchy shot over towards point.
Yeah. Here he comes, and just a single. So 4 off the over and a wicket. So a better over for Estonia.
Absolutely.
But, Estonia A is still chugging along. 8 runs and over. You've got to be happy with that. After 8, 1 for 64. My word.
Yeah, but they've definitely lost a little bit of momentum with the fall of that wicket.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not just Rana coming in, because Vimal actually had most of, almost all of the strike after the wicket fell. Rana's only faced the one delivery, and Vimal struggled to get the ball away cleanly.
Yeah, just couldn't get them away cleanly as they were before. But anyway, we'll see. And
So that's kind of the thing. Vimal hasn't played any cricket for the last few weeks. He might be a little rusty, a little tired, stamina not. Well, it
depends whether he's
been
up feeding the
almost
baby.
4 weeks since he's played,
Yeah.
and he's got a newborn. So
Yeah, maybe he's taking some time off work and he's been just relaxing and with a newborn. Hey? Yeah, relaxing.
not possible.
No. Edison. Well, what can he do? I'm going to say this. If he gets it wrong, it's going to be really bad over.
It will.
He's got to get on song real quick.
Yep.
That's a practice. You just have a little practice run up.
On the one hand, I like the fact that when his rhythm didn't feel right, he pulled out, but it doesn't bode well.
In? Oh, that's... he actually got something on that, didn't he?
I think he did.
And it's
just
4 runs.
Yep.
Wow. So he's got... It was going to be a wide, no doubt about that.
He's just guided it past the keeper.
Edged it, I'm going to say. Bottom end of the bat edge.
I'm going to give him the benefit of played for and got innings because of the angle that he played it on. The angle of his bat.
I just thought he was late on it because of how wide it was.
Looked like it was a bit deliberate. I might be wrong.
Yeah, who knows?
I might be giving credit where it's not due. But, I just thought the angle he played.
You just may be right, Terry. And this time, slower, full, outside, off, one, shoot. No, there was 2 there, but he doesn't want it because he's getting tired.
Yeah. And that was a ball he absolutely should have just been guiding through gully. Where he probably wouldn't have got to the boundary because of the lack of pace on the ball, but he would have picked up 2, definitely.
So I think that if he's a little tired now, we'll see some big shots and then he won't be there much longer. And I'll just have another little practice and see how we go. Hang on, he's going to come around the wicket.
He's decided, I'm going to come around the wicket.
And bowl it into the body with 1 in the deep on the onside. Okay.
Yeah.
And he could work this off the hip and there's runs all day. Don't bowl short. He doesn't. Played back and fielded, so he gets away with that one. Well done. I think Vimal would like for Rana to smack a few around and not have to run for an over, just to get himself...
just have a little bit of a rest.
Yeah, that's what he needs.
Yeah.
In Rana, off the toes, and they've got 1, and Rana will come back for 2. Yep. Good running.
Of course, you've got to remember they're all playing their second game of the day.
Yeah.
Possibly a couple of the Estonia A guys are not, because they've got a larger squad, so they've had a bit of rotation between the morning and afternoon matches.
Yeah. In. Full of ball. Kept out by Rana. No run. Tell you what, he was lucky to squeeze that out. But there's intent. So Rana's showing some intent as well. He can still hit him. I'll tell you right now. Rana's...
absolutely.
He sort of has basically admitted himself that, the better days are behind him. But look at this. Crunch. And fielded in the deep. And they will... Going to have to run. No, they'll make it. Yep.
No, the throw never had the legs.
No legs.
They're never in danger.
And well run 2. But as you saw there, he's still got decent enough power, Rana has. And with that one, effectively, guys, he only had to get a little squarer and it was a chance of a boundary for sure. So...
absolutely. I mean, 1 to 2 metres.
Yep.
To the fielder's right, and that's a 4.
Yeah. So Vimal looking a little tired. He's at 40 off 28. They just need him to face another 12, 18 balls at the... at this pace that he's at. And I want to say pace, the scoring pace that he has. And that's a wide.
What he's
not bowling too well.
And if he is tired, what he's got to not do is take big wild swings at wides like that. Conserve your energy.
Just let it go. This time. Bang. Through the covers. Fielder comes in, picks it up. Good pick up. But they still get 2. Comfortable.
We really need to confirm who that fielder is out in the deep there, because his work running around the boundary has been very, very good.
It has been good.
It's just the fact that he is the furthest away from us.
Yep.
He's
nice
guided
shot.
this one.
Beautiful shot. 4 runs. Lovely work.
Yeah.
Oh, he moves to 46 for Mo. Off 30. So, and he's having a look there again. He's looking. He's He's seeing him well. He takes him on. Through again. This time, one. Just the single. Just the single, yep. So, the damage done though. A wide, a 2, a 4, a single to change the strike. Beautiful.
Indeed.
All right, here we go. Us on Amjad. In he comes. Rana on strike. Down the ground. Beautiful shot. Oh, bit of a stumble down there. They get 2. Unlucky to not get the boundary. Beautiful. Did you see that one, Terry? It was absolutely beautiful.
I missed it, unfortunately. Yeah. I was just confirming with the scorers.
Yep, good. Well done. Yeah, lovely shot by Rana. And it was cut off. So this time, crunch again. This should only be a single, though. Yep.
See Vimal strolling up to the other end.
Well, 11 off the over with 1 to come.
Yeah. Out. A 4 here, and we'll bring up Vimal's half century.
And slower ball, kept out. That's a good ball.
Yeah, blocks that out well. And that will be the drinks break.
Well,
as the robot comes onto the field with the beverages for the Estonia players. And we'll take a short interruption.
Actually, I'll just come back. What do we got here? The scoring is wrong in the 6th over. The score is marked the no ball with 0 runs, not 4 runs. Yeah, I did notice that, but I think that the 4 actually went down onto the total, though, is what I think. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, thank you for that. We'll come back shortly.
So we're about to get back underway after the drinks break. And again, the bowler has pulled out of his run-up. So 10 overs down, 84 for 1. Estonia A in the driving seat at the moment. Rana on strike. It's had to show them away into the covers. They'll just get the single. Bringing Vimal back on strike. See if Vimal has any renewed vigour after the drinks break, after being able to hydrate, have a little bit of a breather. And again, Etisham loses his rhythm in his run-up. It's a little concerning that they've done that. He's done that twice so far.
Okay. It's in. Oh, is that a... No, he's got away with that one. Good ball in the end.
Slower and full toss, and Vimal realised he was trying to play through the shot too early, and then he's just adjusted and blocked it out. And I tell you what, when you're sitting on 47 and you get a gimme like that, and you don't get to take advantage of it, he does not want to be ruining that tonight. No. Oh, he nearly.
Oh, could be a run. No.
He nearly gets himself out there immediately too. Drives the ball into his leg, and it goes back towards the stumps.
No,
but he gets away with it.
One dot ball. So far, a good over for Estonia. But 1 for 85. This time, bang down the ground, in the air. Fielder will not get to that. One bounce, and they'll just get a single.
Yep.
So he didn't get a hold of it.
No, he was trying to go for glory to pick up his half century.
Yep.
I think he would be better off just trying to work the singles and get it, unless he really does get a loose one.
Mm-hmm. Rana.
Full again.
Yeah, full along the ground, another single. So that's well done.
Brings Vimal back on strike.
Well, 3 off the over. 1 ball left. Can Estonia get away with a cheap over here? 4 ball. Oh, he's beaten him again.
He's given in. Oh, he's fallen on 48.
Oh, dear.
So close yet so far.
Yeah. Well, 3 runs and a wicket off the over.
He's really going to rue not taking advantage of that slow full toss earlier in the over now. I would not be surprised if he wakes up at 3 a.m. With that ball replaying through his head.
Yeah. Simon, who's obviously working really hard.
He's doing his research.
Yeah.
He's researching the quality of Estonian cricket.
His research has found that, and he's pretty sure of his research, that the fielder in the deep is Savio.
It was, yes.
There you go.
I had confirmed that. I just hadn't had an opportunity to say it because.
Well, he's beat you to it. I know that's his.
Well, it's his teammate.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
You know, I'm used to seeing Savio in red and black.
Yeah.
Not so much in blue and black, and also the fact that when he was doing that fielding in a deep, he was 1.5 kilometres away from me.
All right, so it's going to be Richard Parkin. So Parker, take up the attack. He's going to bowl to Rana, and I'm thinking that if he does that short one he does, Rana will take it on, and there's a guy down on the rope, and depending who it is, it's going to be whether it's caught or not.
Well,
there's plenty of... The thing is...
The guy on the rope on the onside is not Aditya Savio. It's not Kola.
No.
And it's not Aslan.
You take him on here because there's plenty of acreage at Cow Corner. Around the wicket, though. Bang in the offside and taken. So Rana goes. Good catch. Is it Edisham? Possibly with the catch. I think so. Yeah. Got his hands up. A few steps back. Hands in that nice cup position. They're nice and soft. And Rana departs for 10 off 10. So well, he didn't get going as he would have liked. Unfortunately for Rana. But, well, got to run a ball.
Yeah, and that's 2 wickets falling quickly for Estonia A, and suddenly the when it was 85, 86 for none, and now it's down to 87 for 3.
All right.
Doesn't look quite so good. However,
tell you right now, if I don't see this happening, but if these two bat through to the end, Estonia A win comfortably.
it's a big call, but the reason why Howie's making that call is because striding out to the crease, about to come into your view, is Anurag
Singh. But he's joining Sahil.
Mm-hmm.
Both of these boys can hit a ball. Don't you dare worry about that.
Oh, yeah.
They can crash and bang like there's no tomorrow.
Got to see both of them in action last weekend.
Didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah. Both of these two players made significant contributions to United's victory over Hippos.
Yep.
Anurag more with the ball, but Anurag ended up getting the man of the match. So he also got 15 not out
roughly,
with the bat. He came in late. He had to come in after 5 wickets had fallen because he'd spent a lot of time off the field with an injury.
Yep. Oh, that's a wide.
Yeah.
And they'll scamper through and pick up another one.
And that's one of the key things here for Estonia A. It's awesome that they're two players of quality, but they're two players of quality from the same club who are used to playing together, running between the wickets together.
Correct.
So the communication and the work that they're going to do together is going to be just a little bit higher standard than if they were batting with one of the guys from Tartu or from one of the other clubs who are also part of the Estonia A.
Wide again. And they'll run through to the non-striker's end. Wide again.
So, with some of the other batters, not necessarily are they getting through for the one there.
Possibly, yeah. Yep. Parko in, Anurag on strike, and short, wideish, played off the back foot. Quick single, throw! No, cannot be out. No!
Do you think he dropped the ball?
His arm hit the wicket, so I thought before.
That's if you've got the ball in your hand, you can break the stumps with your arm. You can use you've got the ball in your hand, you can use the entire length of your arm up to the shoulder to break the stumps. That's not a problem.
Yeah, but I thought he. Look, I probably got it wrong, but I actually thought that he'd.
I get what you were reacting to, but that's why I said, did he drop the ball? Because the only thing that's important is if he's got the ball in his hand. And once you've got the ball in the hand, you can use any part of the arm to break the stumps. And I didn't see the ball come out, but I thought that's what you'd seen, that's what you were reacting to, so that was why I asked that. The umpire took a moment and then gave it out. Yeah, and if you've got the ball in both hands, you can use any part of either arm to break the stumps, but it has to be, if you've only got the ball in one hand, you've got to use that arm, you can't use the other arm. So that's the only sort of question of... As Parko comes in again, and just blocked away by Hardik, the new batter for Estonia A. Big wicket there for Estonia, getting rid of Anurag. As we said, if he and Sahil could have put together a partnership, that would have been something that could take great strides for Estonia A to pick up the victory here. In the air, that's going to get over the head of Colour, but oh my God, he almost got that. That would have made his previous catch from the similar position look like an absolute dolly if he had been able to grab hold of that. He actually turned quite well, but it was never really even a chance, barely a half a chance, but it was a fantastic effort. Hardik just pushes that one away.
Well, I can't quite... It's one of those ones I have to look on my big screen at home to see. But it seemed as though Parko, as he goes like this, that it looks like the stumps slide up then, but at the same time, maybe the ball directly hit. Who knows?
Okay, so you think that there's a chance he broke the stumps before he got the ball?
That's what I initially thought.
Uh-huh. The umpire was in a very good position.
He was in a good position, that's the thing. So,
and it's as you said, these are good umpires.
Oh, yeah,
They're of high
they are.
quality of both qualification and experience. They've umpired T20 World Cup qualifiers over in the last few weeks in Finland. And the umpire at the bowler's end at the moment is not only a highly qualified umpire, he's also a umpire tutor.
Mm-hmm. Bang, down the ground, nice shot.
Zishan coming around.
2 bounce. Whoa!
He's thrown to the
here
keeper's end.
Woohoo!
And he's managed to hit Hardik.
Yep.
He wasn't trying to, but again, that's about the third or fourth time today the fielder has thrown the ball and hit a batter when that was not their intention.
Yes.
So in comes Colour again. Cut away.
Lovely shot. That'll go all the way. 4 runs. Beautiful shot. Nice. Coming back to the run out, I'll tell you whose fault it was that he lost the wicket. It was his own. Did you see how slow he took off at the start?
No, I was looking at the fielder.
It was an amble for the first 2 or 3 steps. Then he went, oh, hang on a minute, I better motor along here. So, well, in the air. Tell you what, it won't make it the boundary though. I'll get a couple. Just the 2. So 4 followed by the 2. So Hardik getting onto a couple there. Mind you, that 2, he squeezed it out in essence and was nearly caught. Mm-hmm. Just over the fielder's outstretched arm. And now they drop that point back. Again, a slower ball. Nicely played, actually. Didn't try to overhit it, just got the timing right. Yep.
Nice to see. Well, it was just off your camera, unfortunately, I believe there. But Zishan pulling out the textbook long barrier to ensure that in case he didn't pick the ball up cleanly with his hands, it didn't get through him.
Yeah, it was good. Good fielding. Colour again. Oh,
that's
bang,
a shot.
That's gone. Crunch. 4 runs.
Landed just inside the boundary. Guided that one perfectly.
Yeah. So 4 for 104 at the end of 13. It's not too bad. 7 overs left. Wow. If they can bat through to the end.
Yeah,
very interesting. Very interesting.
The computer says project score of 160, but if one of these 2 are still there, then you expect in those last couple of overs they should be able to elevate. Yeah,
that's exactly it.
And be looking at more likely of 170, and that's going to be a hell of a score.
They could drop off here and be all out for 145, 150. Easy. But
it's cricket. It's cricket.
If they get going, it's trouble. End of the turf. Just a single.
So this is Richard Parkin's 4th and final over. 1 for 16 so far for his 3.1.
again, but this time no run. Throw comes into the non-strikers. Well backed up.
Yeah. Good job. So, and if not for a few wides in his second over, I think it was, second or third, his economy would have been a lot better. And if for some better catching,
I was actually going to just say
he'd
to
have
you,
3 wickets to his
I was
name.
just going to say to you, if he hadn't have bowled those few wides with a couple of wickets, I was going to say the exact same thing. He would be like, it'd be like
It'd be like
massive.
3 for 10,
Yeah,
3 to 12.
Yep.
You can see the reason why he's been brought into the Estonian team. That when he gets it right, it's very awkward for most batters.
And hang on 1 second.
So 4 there
Nice shot.
for Hardik.
Yep. Okay.
So this should be the final delivery for Richard Parkin for the day. He comes in to Hardik.
Oh, wide.
And he's straight down leg side. So he'll have to go again.
Well, if they keep motoring along like this with a little launch, Estonia will be chasing more.
Full toss.
Bang, around the corner, but that'll be fielded. Just the one. Lucky to get away with just one off that. That was trash.
Yeah, but it was Zishan out in the deep who was doing the fielding, so they were not going to take a risk on his arm at all.
No.
That would have been
Definitely
suicide.
So 8 off the over, 412, 6 overs left, and that 160 is definitely looking good. No doubt about that.
Yeah. So colour is coming back on from the Stockholm end. So is this his 4th?
Interesting. I think it might
Is
be.
this Colour's 4th over?
I think so. Yeah. Yep, 4th?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's not going to be bowling in the depth as
No,
usual.
that's wide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would expect Aslan to be bowling at the end from the Kiev end.
Yeah.
I suppose that means Ilias from this end.
Possibly. Oh. Played all around it, all over it.
He was deceived by the pace of that one.
Yep.
He did not have any idea.
So, a wide and a dot ball. Here we go. Colour. In he comes. This time. Bang. In the air.
Safe.
It'll land safe. As a matter of fact, that's 4 runs.
Yeah. He's just worked that off the hip, and it was.
Ooh.
He didn't get it out of the middle.
No.
It's,
And at first, it looked like he'd actually skied it, but it actually went further than what we thought. So that was,
yeah.
So, not too bad. Not too bad a shot in the end. All right.
No, in the book, it just says 4.
4. That's it. 4.
And that's all he's going to care about. So here comes Colour once more.
Crunch down the ground, but one, just the single. Yeah,
Yeah.
good running.
No,
Good running, because I just don't think it was there.
well, I mean, the moment they see it, Zishan chasing after it, he's so fast, he picks up clean, he's got a strong arm. You just got to nope, we're not even considering a second. Big swing and a miss.
So he hasn't faced many balls, really, when you think about it. He's only got 7 off 9.
Wow.
He's been out there a lot longer than Hardik has.
My word, he has.
But he's not faced as many deliveries.
Will he get going? Cuts that one, and we'll get 1. Looks to come back for 2. No, he says, and it would have been tight.
It would have been very tight. I don't think it was worth the risk.
No,
I think
don't think it was either.
It's the right choice.
Thing is that the throw was slightly wide, but if it wasn't, it was a suicide run.
Yeah.
Colour, in he comes. Hardik on strike. Hardik cuts it into the ground. Deep point. We'll get that one just a single. So they're still picking up the singles.
Yeah, they're still working the ball around.
It's 8 off the over. Got to be happy with that.
Oh, of course they are.
That's all they need to do. You know what I mean? Another couple of those.
It's that simple.
It's that simple, yeah. Launch from there.
They've been keeping it nice and steady. And like we say, if these two are here, still here in 1 or 2 overs,
yeah, that's exactly it, Terry.
then they can accelerate, and suddenly they'll be looking at a score of over 170.
Mm-hmm.
And Estonia have got to stop the ease with which they're scoring. They're able to get something off most balls in an over. They're picking up the odd boundary. So Aslan's brought himself back on.
Yep. In he comes. And I don't know where he tried to hit it, but I know where it went, down to mid-on, and they'll come back for 2.
Well, he was trying to get that one through mid-wicket, but he did not time it correctly, so it's not come out in the middle. And they've done well to get 2 runs from it. Yeah. But this is how well you see Estonia A are doing, where essentially right now you've had the
that's wide.
The 2 bowlers who normally bowl at the depth, Kala and Aslan, bowling a bit earlier because they're so desperate for a wicket.
They want that wicket. Yeah, you're dead right. 32 runs off 22 balls. So they're going along nicely. Bang, down the ground.
That's a shot.
Oh, wow.
Lovely shot. For the moment it left the middle of the bat.
That rocketed.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was a really nice shot from Hardik. I hate biased because my favourite shot when I played was always an on drive.
Yeah, okay.
I loved picking it up off the toes and just smacking it straight. Just slightly to the onside. My partners were always in danger.
Uh-huh.
I did injure quite a few of them.
Oh, I thought you were going to say domestic violence.
No.
Right. Okay,
no, my batting partners.
That's good. Phew.
Yes, I hit my batting partners with the drives, not my partners.
Yeah, right. Oh, and wide, yes, wow. 2 wides. Arslan, Arslan's off target. Not going too well here. 8 off the over. In he comes. Wide again.
Hardik attempting to pull that one away to the boundary, but he did not get hold of it.
Well, wouldn't take much bat.
No, if he had connected with that, it was a 4.
Oh, this one, bang, down the ground. Ripper shot, wow.
It's almost identical to the previous
over the
4
road.
for the drive.
It's actually gone over the road.
Yeah, it really hit the log so hard, it bounced up over it and then over onto the road. The fielder is he's on the other side of the road, just out of shot for you.
The problem is the ditch.
I know
So they're going to need some balls.
So there's another.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'll just get some balls. Oh, hang on. They've got one out there. Yep, so Sachin is about to come on screen. And he's actually going to take a box of balls out there. And so they can have a little look, a bit of a look-see, because that one's gone. Wow. Well,
yeah. Such the score presents the umpire with 6 options. He's picked out one.
Hardik, 29 or 15.
Yeah, he's motoring along now.
And the thing is, you've seen as well, Sahil can hit a ball.
Yeah.
So if he gets going as well, interesting.
So the umpires have chosen the ball that they prefer from the options.
Yep.
Throwing it to Aslan. Sachin should jog off the field, otherwise they're going to have to wait for him.
No, they weren't ready. They weren't ready. He's off the field now, and they're still not ready.
It's not just about him getting off the field. He's got to get back onto the scoring.
He'll be right. And crunch along
Driven
the ground.
again.
But it's actually hit some dirt. So, misfield. They'll get 2. Yep, run. There you go. There it is.
And that is why the importance of always having at least 2 fielders converging on the ball, because the first guy got there, but he has a little bit of a bobble, misfields it, and if the second fielder's not coming around, that could have trickled over to the boundary for 4.
So 15 off the over. Oh, this is in the air though, and should be caught and will be caught. So Hardik goes for 31 off 17.
Yeah. Great little innings for his team.
Wow. Absolute beauty.
He's done the exact type of job you need someone doing at this stage of the game. He's propelled the score on, uplifted the run rate, and not wasted any balls.
He's put him in a strong position.
Yep.
1 ball left in the over, and they'll be, at a minimum 135. They'll have 4 overs left. Possibly they are a chance for a 170-something.
Yeah,
and
and
a chance.
The new batter is Kush,
the
left-hander, so he's going to be causing some issues for the bowlers.
Yeah.
And now Sahil's going to get an opportunity for him to step up.
Simon's been commenting. He did send one message and then he edited it. I think he was actually having a go at us, probably. For sure. But then he does say, let's hope this is not the start of a collapse. Oh, wow! It's 4 runs.
I just said Sahil's now got the opportunity to step up. And
was it Sahil on strike? Yeah, it was too.
Yeah, as soon as he got that ball, he dispatches it to the boundary for 4.
Yeah, I just saw I looked at the score down here because I was looking at the comments and I looked up and I saw the shot. And I didn't even realise who hit it. So, Simon says, great stuff from Estonia A here. Doing really well to capitalise on some loose bowling. Definitely loose bowling.
Yep.
Wow. That's a big over. So 16 overs, 139. 5 for 139. 4 overs to come.
And even the computer is now saying projected score of 174. Yeah. We were saying that was on the cards if one of Hardik and Sahil was still there for the final 4. Yeah. Well, Sahil's still there, and he's joined by Kush.
Yes.
And Estonia have got to try something to stop the bleeding.
Yes, and will we see a full toss no ball from Ilias?
Yeah, I was just going to say, Ilias is who Aslan has thrown the ball to.
We'll soon see. And he comes. Ball pushed on the onside, very quick single taken, good running. Yep, and that is exactly what Kush needs to do.
Yeah.
You can't ask any more. Yeah, sure, he could get a 4 or whatever, but he gets himself off strike. Sahil's been out there, knows what it's doing.
Yep.
See what happens.
Push the single, get the guy who's already in onto strike. He's just hit his previous ball he's faced for 4 as Ilias comes in once more. It's a good ball.
And a quick single, little scoop throw, but they were always safely home.
Yeah, it's good running between the wickets. And we've seen this through the entire innings here from Estonia, with the possibility of one exception, which resulted in the run out of Vanarag.
Yes. Yeah, that was poor running. And, well, otherwise he'd be still out there, mate. Well, you never know. But
God, if he'd still been out there now,
that's the thing. That's what I mean. If he had
that,
actually...
that score would be a lot bigger.
Yeah, if he had got going as well, and
wide.
And wide called. Elias comes in, Cush on strike, and Cush...
Another one down leg side,
but not called this time.
What the umpires assessed there is essentially that
he's moved away.
In attempting to play the shot, he's moved so that if he hadn't have, the ball would have hit him.
Yep. Yeah, I think he's batting in front of his stumps a bit too, by the look of it. So, Elias in, and gets... Oh, no. I don't know what happened there.
No, he definitely got some bat onto it, but I've got a feeling
bottom
that
edge?
it's... bottom or inside edge. And I was thinking inside edge and then it's gone onto his body and then gone through.
Maybe.
But it could have also just been a bottom edge.
But he hasn't got a hole, so there's now 2 dot balls. That's not what you want at this end of the game. Comes down, takes him on. They get 1. They should go for 2. They will. Good running. Yep.
So this should be the last ball. 5 runs from the over so far.
5. They're not too bad. And no, dot ball. So Elias actually has a pretty good over in the end there.
Yeah,
that's well done.
His 2 matches today have sort of been polar opposites. The first game he had 1 bad over and then 3 really good overs, and then this one he's had 3 bad overs and then 1 good over.
Yeah,
that's okay. It's tough as amateurs to play 2 T20s in a day. Yep. People, if you think it's exactly the same as playing 1 40 match,
no,
it's not.
It's not.
It is not at all.
No.
It
is different.
Much more higher intensity. Yeah. When I was still playing in my mid-40s, I could get through a 40 over match, but I could not do 2 T20s in a day. Yeah. It just killed me. So Pranay coming on.
Well, he's going to need to get this right, and he's going to need to get it right from the first ball.
Well, he bowled really well in the last game.
Yeah, he did.
So on one hand, it's quite surprising that he's only going to get maximum of 2 overs here.
Sahil has 13 off 12. Yeah, wow. 3 overs left. Here we go. Bang. Down the ground. Fielder comes round. Won't get to that.
4 and... Looked like for a second there as it smacked into the log as though it was going to loop up over the road again.
Yeah, and there was a car coming along too. Yeah. But crunched for a 4 off the first ball. Pressure straight back on the bowler. That's what he's done. Pressure straight back on him. And they've adjusted the field. Long off has come around. In he comes. And bang. And this time he should be caught, and he is. Yep. Poor shot. Yep. Just looking to hit straight, but with a bit of a clubby sort of...
Yeah, exactly. He's trying to club it back.
Instead of trying to work that onto the onside, roll the bat into the ground, work your 1 or 2.
Play a little later
or
through the offside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he was actually cramped up that much. Anyway, he didn't get going. It is what it is. So Pranay picks up a wicket. So goes for 4 off the first ball. Picks up the hard-hitting Sahil, who, if he had got going, it was going to spell trouble, no doubt about that, for Estonia.
Yep. It's a big wicket for Estonia to send Sahil back to the pavilion. If he had been out there until the 20th over, then Estonia would definitely be on target for a big score.
And when Terry says pavilion, he means a few plastic chairs on the side over the rope. So just to let you know. In he comes again, Pranay. This time, that's going to be wide and called. Manpreet.
Yeah, Manpreet's out there now with Kush. It is Kush is on strike, facing that wide as they crossed when the before the catch was taken. That rule is still in effect.
Yes, so Kush. Bang! And he's going to be, just over. Just over. I think it was Parko's head.
It was. That's the thing with Parko's height. He gives that delusion of it being within reach, often when it's absolutely not.
That's right. Yeah.
So we get a little excited, but then you realise, oh no,
no chance.
It's over his head.
Yeah, it's over his head. All right. And this time, bang, down the ground.
It's a good shot from Kush.
Lovely shot.
The fielder does really well.
Oh, and they only get the single. That's poor running.
That's a fantastic bit of fielding in the deep there.
Yeah, but the second was there. Manpreet. Should have gone for a run then. We quite often see that. Batsmen think, no, I just want to have a hit, and they get up the other end.
I think that was colour on the boundary.
Oh, full toss.
Aslan's coming around.
Outstretched hand. Now that's good running from Kush. See, that's the difference.
Yeah.
Kush pushes for the 2. Well done, Kush. Yeah, good work. Yeah, Manpreet needs to should have taken the second a minute ago. And what do we got now? 9 off the over.
Umpires are just double checking something with the score.
Just have a little look.
We make it that there's still one to come.
Yep, one to come.
They definitely look like they agree that it is not the completion of the over.
Yeah.
But they were just double checking to make sure.
And bang, in the air. I think
it's
it'll land
fall safe.
Yeah, it will. They got 1. Kush comes back for 2. Good running again from the young Riders player.
Yep.
Done well. Yeah, he goes hard, Kush. So
Pranay ends up with 1 for 11 from his first over.
it's an 11-run over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you are Estonia Ray, you're happy with that?
Oh, over the moon. You know, sure, you'd prefer Sahil to still be there, but you've got the runs. What you need is the runs.
That's right. And if the other boys can still do 11 and over, well, that's okay. Yeah, that's...
They had 22 to this of getting 177. Estonia guys are going to be walking on sunshine.
Yeah.
They are going to be 10 foot tall, 10 foot tall and bulletproof.
Yes.
Now, Estonia, particularly the top order batters, they'll look at that and they'll go, yeah, we can get that.
Yeah,
we can get that.
Yeah, well,
but they actually have to do it.
Oh, look at Kush as he steps down at him. Bang, works it around the corner.
He's
and that's
beaten the
4
fielder.
runs. Yeah, he's beaten him all day. He had no chance. Crunch.
There's no way that was more than a foot to the side of the fielder, but it was so quick.
Yeah.
That was the point where, like you said, he had no chance.
No. Did you notice what Kush did? He actually stepped forward well before the run-up was even...
Elias wasn't even in his delivery stride.
Yeah, nowhere near it. And he actually took this little step like, come on, let's go. And bang. Wow.
I did not realise that Elias still had one more over. I thought he'd actually bowled his 4.
He gets onto that, but this time it'll just be the single. Yes, didn't get onto it like he wanted. There's no doubt about that. Whoops. Nearly took out the umpire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd go well, wouldn't
it? Best not to duck in that situation. Best turn around and actually look at the ball.
Yeah, but you don't know how hard it's coming. That's just it.
But then you're able to put your hand up. You can see it.
Off the toes.
Beats the fielder inside the circle.
They'll get 2. Tell you what, if Manpreet could actually have a crack here, they'll get 3. No.
Yeah,
No. And Kush
wanted it.
He did, but he knew that Manpreet wasn't running hard enough.
And it's also, it's not Kush's call at that end. Manpreet was going to be running to the danger end.
That's correct. No. So it's effectively well run in the end by Kush. Elias in. Manpreet this time. Crunch. Oh, lovely shot. Is that going to go for 4?
I think it is.
It is. That's 4 runs.
Elias is being absolutely taken to the cleaners here. That's 45 runs off his bowling, and he's still got 2 deliveries remaining.
Ouch.
Yeah. I thought it was bad enough when it was 34 off 3, but I actually thought that was off his 4.
Yeah, no.
It was because he'd gone for 34.
Oh, straight back past the bowler. Kush will turn and go for 2. I know he will. Yep. And he goes hard.
And
of
the
course
throw
he
is
gets
very
it.
wide.
Very wide.
Yeah. You could see the way that Kush was running back for that second, at a point where he's getting himself into position where he's going to have to dive, and just at that point, he sees where the throw is going, and then he just slows down and goes, that's okay.
It's easy.
That's all
Too
right.
easy. Yeah, no problem. Elias comes in. This time, Manpreet
Short.
goes bang in the air. It'll land safe. And it does. Kush turns for 2, comes back hard, throw comes in.
Oh, it's a direct hit.
There's no way he's that out. Not a chance. I think he was nearly past the stumps. They get 2, and I think it was 17 off the over.
Yeah, 49 Elias ends up conceding.
Oh, or 15. 15 off the over.
Yeah, 15.
Yep, so 15 off the over. None for 49.
Yeah, 15.
Ouch.
Yeah, that hurts.
And 6 for 170.
There was a point where we were talking about, if they do this, and then if they accelerate, they'll be able to get 170 plus.
They've done it.
They've already got to 170, and they've got 6 balls remaining to score off.
Yep.
And these two are going to throw the kitchen sink at every single one of these 6 deliveries, and they are going to run their socks off.
I reckon they go to the bathroom sink as well.
And so from this point in the match, it's actually going to feel like if they don't get to 180, they're going to walk off feeling like we failed in that last over.
Yeah, but...
That's a swing and a miss.
Kush with a whoosh.
That's what Pranay wanted to be able to give to the Estonian side.
Kush has 10 off 10. Right, he's got 10 off 10, but his running effectively has earned him a few more.
That's a no ball.
No ball. And they'll get another couple on top. Yep. Wow. So, no ball.
Oh boy. All the good of the dot ball of the first delivery being undone by a no ball plus 2. And now it's a free hit.
And a free hit.
I'm expecting to see Kush come dancing down the wicket. He doesn't. He stays in his crease and he chips it over the infield.
1, you've got to go for 2 there.
Yeah. You just run. What are you waiting for? Just go.
No one was waiting. They just...
There was a pause.
Nice and easy. So with that 2, that's now 5.
That's 5 already, yeah.
2 balls.
Yep.
Got to be happy with that. Tell you what. Yeah, he's going to come around the wicket.
Yeah.
And Kush is going to go whoosh at this. Bang in the... Oh. And is it safe? It is safe.
It's landed between the 2 fielders.
Just the single, though. Just the single. And I think that was actually pretty well run. It's direct hit as well, so it was very well run. So, 6 off 3. 6 for 176. Manpreet now on strike. So, of course, they've actually, rotated the strike as well, halfway through the over. Absolutely perfect. 3 balls to go. Manpreet's fresh. And he'll be swinging at this like a barroom brawler.
He'll be looking to hit this back straight at the wicket in between
My
the
word.
long on and long off.
Yeah, plenty of space.
That's
That's huge. But it's up
yeah,
and it's
no,
going to
it's
land
safe. They're going to get the 2 as well.
Yep, they'll get the 2.
So I was just about to say, he's going to aim straight, and
Yeah.
what we've seen from him so far, he doesn't really have the power to get to the boundary, but what he does is he hits it in between the fielders on the rope and the fielders on the circle,
So
and that way he gets the 2 each time.
Yeah, so they just brought up the 30 off 15.
Yeah, it's a good partnership.
It's great. Yeah.
178 for 6. 2 balls remaining. Prane got a ball to stop the
that's
runs.
in the air again. Fielder's going to come, get underneath it, and drop it. So that was Parko.
Yeah.
And they get a single, so they are they've set 180 for the ball to come. 180 for the victory is what Estonia will need at a minimum. As Prane comes around the wicket to Kush, and Kush takes him down the ground, but it's a bit of a chip shot.
Just run the 2. Just run the 2. Run. Make them through. It's the last ball.
Just got the single. So 180.
Just run.
What an effort. What an effort.
It's a fantastic effort from Estonia, eh? Wow. Bit sloppy from Estonia.
My word.
Some wayward bowling. Too many drop catches.
Yes. Fielding was okay-ish.
There was a couple of misfields, but the biggest issue was that there was one wayward throw where they got an overthrow.
Yeah.
But we also saw some individual good performances in the field. Adichie Savio.
Yeah, he worked hard all day.
Running around on the boundary, was doing good. Culler took a great catch. Arslan was Mr. Dependable. Did Arslan pick up 2 catches?
Yeah, possibly.
And but we've got a match here, ladies and gentlemen. 180 on the board.
Yes.
And we'll see if Estonia can chase it down.
And now, before we go, Terry, Simoon, hard-working Simoon, by the way, extremely hard-working researcher. Great stuff from Estonia, eh? The bowlers, Estonia bowlers seemed a bit knackered after the first game. Well, that's interesting, because what I was just about to say to you was, how do you think Estonia are going to go after the second game of the day? They've been out in the field. It's quite warm.
Yeah.
And now they've got to just basically get out there and bat. You know what I mean? You could pick up a quick, cheap wicket here, for sure. A couple of them.
Absolutely. I completely agree with you. And you've got, Arslan has just done, he's bowled in 2 different matches, and he's been doing a lot of work in the field.
Yeah. That's right.
Is it ideal if he comes out and opens again?
I don't know.
I would definitely say Adichie should remain. I mean, they shouldn't really be making any changes unless someone says, "I'm feeling a bit tired. Don't put me in the top order."
Wow.
Stu Hooks just kept wicket for 40 overs.
Bingo. Yep.
So, like, some people, you might be sort of thinking, like, oh, well, he didn't bat for that long in the first game, so he's just kept for 40 overs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, guys, all right, we will be back shortly, and let's see if Estonia can chase down this mammoth total. Thank you.
So, welcome back for the second innings of this Estonia A versus Estonia match here in the High Baltic Cup 2022. Estonia requiring 181 for victory. And you can see that there has been no change to the opening batting pair for Estonia from this morning. Arslan, the captain, is out there again.
No, you have it. I've got a drink here as well. I've got one of my juice things.
While
Good, bro. All good.
opening the bowling for Estonia A will be Anurag Singh, doing the same duty that he does for his club United. He'll be hoping to be to contribute more in this match with the ball than what he did with the bat after getting run out for a duck.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
as we said before, the Estonia A players are playing in their club uniforms. That's why they we have such a colourful array.
that's good, actually. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. No, that's good.
We see players from United, from Tartu, from Hippos,
Riders.
Riders.
Yep. Tigers. And a bit of a...
And just the same as the Estonia started off, Anurag has lost his rhythm in the run-up. So we have not yet had the first ball.
And he comes. And dot ball.
Yep. Aslan looking to drive that one back over Anurag's head, which is an achievement in itself.
Mm-hmm.
But he did not step to the line of the ball, so completely missed it. We've got one fielder outside the circle who's pretty much in a straight hit. Swing and a miss again. That's is that Rana? No, that's I think Hardik.
Yeah.
It's the straight hit here on the boundary.
We've got four United players, 3 riders, a hippo,
2 Tartu.
2 Tartu, and a tiger.
Yep.
That's the A's. Anurag in, full toss. Oh!
That's going to go to the boundary.
Yeah, that's going to be 4 runs. Poor ball.
Through the slip. And Arslan gets the chase off and racing with a 4.
That he does. Yep. Now, they need an early wicket because pressure is going to build. If they can get it in the middle order and it's still around 9 runs and over, it's
it's the thing. I don't think Estonia bats as deep as what Estonia A does.
oh that's what I'm thinking. Oh, so
Yeah. Have they got the equivalent of something like Sahil down where he came in for Estonia A?
yeah.
Is it exactly?
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Estonia-
Hardik had a good crack.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone had a good crack. Played into the ground on the offside. Quick run, throw in. Not out. But
Good fielding there from Romeo.
Yeah.
Well run by the opening pair of Aslan and Aditya for Estonia. It was a good pick up and throw from Romeo, but what I loved was once the umpire had said not out, Romeo did a little smack of the ground, not really angry,
just
not even really frustration. Yeah, just like,
disappointed. Yeah, that's all right.
oh,
Yeah.
bugger.
Yep.
That would have been really good if I'd got him out.
My word, they want this. And full into the covers. Oh, good pick-up throw. Oh, wow, that would have been... I'll tell you what.
Direct hit.
Yeah, I'm thinking he would have been gone.
Yeah, because the thing is, Adich's played a really nice technical shot there, getting down on the one knee, and so that's, you know, he had a lot to do to get back up and start running. So he was always struggling a little bit.
6 runs off the over.
Yeah.
2 dot balls and a 4. Dot ball, single. If I was Anurag, I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, I'd also say that Arslan and Aditya will be happy with that. It's a starting point.
Yes,
It's getting them heading in the right direction, and they know, like they're going to be looking at Anurag as that's the guy we're not really going to be able to go after.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's the guy who's he's the biggest threat sort of bowler. Not saying that there aren't other good bowlers, but you know, they're looking at Anurag as, you know, this is a really good bowler who's going to cause us problems. We need to survive him, but keep it ticking over.
Yeah.
6 is good.
6 is good unless you're...
if you can then build on it against the other bowlers.
Yeah. But if you only manage 6 and over for the first... Oh, that's a little short. Worked away on the onside. Bad ball by Ashish, and they'll come back for 2. Lucky to get away with that. The problem is if you're only averaging about 6 runs and over off the first 6, and all of a sudden you're 18 runs behind the 8 ball to get yourself back to the 9 runs and over.
I mean, if you're getting 6 off Anurag, but you've then got to be getting 8, 9.
Oh, wide. And they'll get the run, yes. Good running.
See here already, they've got 4 off 1.
That's right.
This is what I was meaning of. If you get 6 off Anurag, and then you're getting actually
10,
really decent
11, 12
off someone else.
My word.
6 off Anurag is brilliant because you're then ending up. You're going at 8 and over.
Yeah,
not at 6.
That's right. Shish in. Playing
it's
wide
again.
though. Yeah, well, he's got to get himself online. This is some poor bowling. He is better than this. In he comes. And this time... Oh! So he... Bit of a misfield. No need for that throw. Silly throw by Manpreet. They were always home.
Yeah. Ashish just not quite able to bend down and do the fielding off his own bowling, which gives away the single.
Yeah. And they've got their 6 off the over. And this time, dot ball. So they're halfway through the over. Ashish comes in, full of ball.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. And Owen's not the quickest, so that's going to be 4 runs.
Yep.
Yep.
And there we are, already up to 10 off the over.
Yes. 2 balls to come as well. So if you can just get bat on ball, pick up another 3, it's a really good over. That's your 19, and you're on target.
Even just 2 in there.
Yeah, that's it. It's still
on target.
Yeah, he's still on target. But
here comes Ashish once more from the Kiev end. Driven straight. He should get 2 here. Manpreet's doing the fielding. He's flicked this to his teammate who had his back turned to him.
Pathetic cricket. That's shocking. And then they hit the stump for the direct hit.
So they get 3 in the end. Yeah.
Wow.
Doing little flicks in the field is fantastic if your teammate is on the same page as you. You can't do those things blind. And this is a little issue where you might see this with Estonia A as, you know, they're all from different teams. They're not used to playing and training together.
Yeah, kept out.
While there are some new players in the Estonian team,
13 run over.
they're guys who have been in and around the national team training squads. So there's a little bit more used to playing together and acting as a team.
It's a 13 run over there. That's very poor from Ashish. Yeah, that's not good. So, of course, Anurag now has to bowl tight again.
Yeah.
He'll do it again.
It puts a bit more pressure on him where
That's right. Yep.
a 6 off his over is not good enough for his team.
Yeah.
When the other end going for 13,
Yes.
he's got to have it even tighter.
Yep, that's right.
And I wouldn't say here, particularly with Anurag's bowling, I think they need to be setting a little bit more of an attacking field. Try to put some pressure on the batters.
Cut into the ground, lovely shot.
It's racing away, but
It is racing away, and it's going to go.
He's just used the foot.
inside. They'll come back for 2 or 3. Actually, they got 3 there. That's good running by Arslan. Well done. 3 runs.
In particular, one of the things that Estonia is missing here is the positioning of the short cover and the mid wicket. The short cover is a little bit too square. He needs to be straighter so that he's in the eye line of the batter. The mid wicket needs to be in closer so he's in the face of the batter.
Oh,
It's a nice ball from Anurag.
good ball. Well, 3, followed by a dot ball. In. Kept out. Just played back to the bowler.
Nice little visual there as Anurag and Romeo go past each other. The tallest man on the field and the shortest man on the field.
Yeah.
Oh, Anurag strays
lovely.
down leg side.
4 runs. Wow.
Aslan just
Crunch.
plays that so perfectly.
Yeah.
Makes it look easy. So it's already 7 off this over. So any hopes of Anurag keeping it tight at this end have already gone out the window for Estonia A.
Yeah. Pretty much the 7 it would be the maximum you would sort of look at you'd want from the over, but they've got 2 balls left in the over, so you would think they'll get a couple more, possibly. And nope, I'll start that again.
It's his rhythm once more.
Yeah. Well, we're all set. In he comes. Bang, down the ground, 1 bounce, grabs it, throw comes in. Would have been out. Yep. Would have been out. Wow. Well, they get the single, but what could have been?
Yeah. He's he knows that if he had a hit, it was the wicket. The disappointment is palpable. He's patting himself on the head, not encouragement, but in sort of punishment of what have you done? What have you done?
Oh.
Shorter from
Bang.
Anurag.
Lovely shot. 4 runs. So, expensive over. 12 off it. Well, Estonia having a crack.
Indeed. So Estonia looking quite comfortable here already. They've got the required run rate underneath 9 when it had started up over 9. They're going along at a good crack here. Arslan and Aditya. To Tim Cross, who's coaching the Estonia A team, telling Anurag to pitch it up.
Yeah.
That's full.
And pick up. Throw comes in. Hits the stumps, but of course, it's well and truly home.
Yeah. The starting to feel like the players have got a internal competition going on of who can light up the stumps
The most.
the most. Yeah.
Yes.
So can Ashish bring it back here?
Oh, he's gone. No. Oh, I just thought for a moment there was the edge.
He was definitely close to it.
Wow.
I thought he'd basically missed it by a millimetre, and then you went up, and I was sort of like, oh,
yeah, because I actually
maybe you're right.
I thought they were going up, and I thought it was done. Well, it was done. That's what I thought. But you know what? Thought. This time,
Similar. Oh,
he's given no.
no.
Well, that's interesting because he was standing. He hadn't moved. Wicketkeeper actually throws down the stumps and appeals, so he must have thought that he was out. Interesting.
Well, the thing is that in that situation, so the batter was swinging his bat like he's having another practice shot. If his heel lifts up in doing that, and the keeper throws at that point, it is not out because the ball is dead because the ball had come to rest in the keeper's gloves and neither batter was looking to take a run. The ball is just automatically dead at that point.
Okay. Oh, that's a terrible ball. Wide. Terrible. Ashish, got to get it on line. Can't be giving them runs. It was going well.
If the batter had sort of taken a step out looking to see if there was a possibility of a run, that's a completely different matter.
Ashish comes in and down the mid-off. Manpreet will field that. Bit of a fumble though.
So far, even with the wide, significantly better over from Ashish, particularly economy-wise.
This time to Arslan. Arslan plays it out. No. A little bit of a misfield. So, just a single. That's 4 off the over.
Mm-hmm.
1 to come. Tell you what, if they keep this to 4 or 5 run over, they'll be happy. And into the ground, and they'll definitely get a single. So that's the over. Manpreet's going to take up the attack now.
He bowled well last weekend for Tati.
He's pretty good.
Their victory.
Oh, yeah. So, can he get the breakthrough?
So again, the field is quite spread. We've got basically a ring of fielders on the 30-yard circle, all with significant gaps between them. There's nobody in close. So there are very easy singles, like what they've just scored there, on offer absolutely everywhere. We have a deep point on the boundary, and the straight hit is a few metres inside the rope. And the rest of the field are just forming a ring on a 30-yard circle. They basically, take singles.
Take singles. They're there. And swing and a miss.
But while they're giving up those singles, because of the space between the fielders on the circle, it's not going to be very hard for Arslan and Adichie to put it between two of them and get a four.
Yeah. Twos and fours are on offer. And this one, though, just a single. Hits that dirt and just...
Yeah, Arslan just not getting quite a hold of that. So he picked out the fielder.
Yeah. Wow. That's a six. Oh.
That was Adichie's first six ever, we've just been informed.
Wow.
So not only is that the first six for this innings, it's also the first six for this match. It's Adichie's first six ever.
Wow.
Congratulations. Not bad to do that for the national team.
Yeah, not bad. Oh. He nearly hits it back to the bowler, though, too. They get one and one only. So it was a really good over. One dot ball, one, and then bang, six. And then they get the single again. So 9 off the over. So they're on target, doing well.
Straight hit has moved around to actually being a long on.
Oh, that's a bad ball. There's 4 runs.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
That's what we're talking about with this field, that either of these two have got to do is find the gap and they will get a 4. And that's what Arslan's done there.
Yep.
So, ends up 13 off the over. 49 without loss after 5 overs. Wow. Everything is coming up Estonia.
My word, it is. They're looking good at the moment. As long as they don't collapse, that's going to be the one. As long as they don't lose like 2 or 3 quick wickets in a row, sort of over a couple of sort of over period, and keep the run rate up, they'll be fine.
Looks like Estonia A are going to turn to spin. Sahil is coming on from the Kiev end. And he starts off with a wide.
Terrible.
It's the associate way.
Yeah, that's how we do it. Yep. This time, though, all guided. Oh, throw and, well...
Arslan was extremely quickly through for that first run.
How did he get down there so quick?
He was backing up and he set off as soon as the ball came off. He just called it and he just ran through, and he was already basically past the stumps and standing still when the ball landed in the keeper's gloves.
Bang, and that's down the ground and picked up. Misfield, and 2 runs. I don't think the misfield actually meant anything. I think they still would have got 2.
Yeah.
But you want to have that good pick up and put the pressure on the fielder.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, on the batsman.
Yeah, make him have to think. Says. No, it's a bump ball.
Bump ball there. And the edge, it's safe. They've got one, come back for two, ball's picked up by Ashish. Throw comes in, they get two. Two balls left, 6 off the over. This time, pushed along the ground into the offside and just a single. Some good bat on ball stuff here by the national captain. And, well, run rate wise, they are
Cruising.
Yeah, they're just on the money, aren't they?
Oh, he's bowled him.
That's the one. Big wicket.
Deitcher was reaching there. He'd lost his footwork. We've seen that he can produce some really good footwork, particularly with playing a cover drive. But on that occasion, his feet were static, and so he was reaching, and the ball was gone through the gate and lit up the Bluff VPN stumps like it was Christmas. So Estonia A get their first wicket.
Yeah.
56 for one.
Big one too, actually, because they only had to motor on for a few more, and if he starts to see them like watermelons and had have taken them on, you never know what he could have done. We saw that 6.
Absolutely.
So, it's there. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, if he's in form of hitting his first ever 6, then anything could have happened. But what's happened is he was bowled by Sahil on the last ball of his first over and the last ball of the power play.
And 7 runs off that over too.
56 for one after 6. The new batter to the crease is Stu Hook. He'll be at the non-striker's end.
Yeah.
And Manpreet will be bowling to Aslan.
This is where Estonia do not want to lose another wicket here.
Absolutely. Like you were talking about this before, about collapse, and they've got to really ensure that, and so they've got to focus here. And what I would be saying, what Aslan needs to do here is restart.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This is a new innings.
But I'm not going to say you're going to restart to that because that's trashy.
Yeah.
And
when you get a gimme,
that's horrible.
All you got to do is get a bit on it, which is what he did, and he gets the 4. The mental side of the game is so important. Right? If you've got the physical prowess, skill, the talent, the intention, that's all great. But you've got to be able to have the mental fortitude to deal with each situation. And right now, this is the start of a new partnership.
Yeah. Oh, no, just one turning. They go for 2. They'll get 2. Yeah. That's Romeo. Doesn't have the strongest arm. He'll get to it quickly. But yeah, even someone with a better arm, I think there was probably still 2.
With Aslan and Stu, they're both quick between the wickets, so 2 was always there.
Oh, Owen's going to chase it. Aha.
And they're coming back for 2 again.
2, and they get it. Yep, there you go. So this is good running.
Yeah.
8 off the first 3. That's how you do it.
Yeah. But this, when I talk about reset, that doesn't mean like, he starts blocking it or things. Like, that's just mentally, he just goes, right, new partnership, start again.
Yes.
Go.
Lovely shot. And a misfield.
And they'll give them 2.
Yep.
It's effortless scoring at this point in time.
Yeah.
10 runs off 4 balls. Nothing risky.
That's what I was just about to say is where's the risk? There's none. Sorry?
Have they called 5 penalties?
What? For what?
5 penalty runs to the... So he was holding his bowling. 5 runs to the bowling team. Patting is batting. So 5 penalty runs to the bowling team. penalty runs are only five penalty runs to the bowling team.
So, not too sure. We'll get clarification. Something's happened. But anyway, that's through. That's 4 runs to Stu Hook. Yeah. Big over here. Massive over. 15 run over. Crunch. Yeah, Manpreet, he's got to be dragged. He's bowled trash.
You never subtract. And he was like this, holding, bowling, batting, batting. So he's saying, like, what he should be saying is, I'm awarding 5 penalty runs to the bowling team. Right? Now, if he said the word batting,
Manpreet this time. There's an appeal, but it was going down leg. So I actually think that was a 7-ball over, possibly. Something happened in there, I'm not too sure. And Terry's just trying to clarify what's actually happened here. So we're now, I think the umpire's going to come down and they're just going to confirm exactly what's happened.
5 runs to the bowling team.
So, there's something to do with 5 penalty run guys, and now Terry's going to come back and explain all. So, Terry, what's exactly happened?
So, what has occurred is the umpires have awarded 5 penalty runs to Estonia A as the bowling team.
Yep.
They have penalised the batters for running on the pitch.
Right.
And so the score for Estonia A has gone up by 5 runs.
Mm-hmm.
So it's another 5 runs that Estonia are going to have to score.
There you go. Okay. Oh, he's hit the bat.
He's just taken that bat right out of Stu Hook's hand.
I'll still get 2.
Yeah.
And, did he run up the pitch again?
So what people might not be aware of, they know about the protected area for bowlers.
Yep.
That you have that column down the middle of the pitch.
Yeah.
Is the protected area for the bowlers. But the protected area for batters is the entire pitch. So you're not actually supposed to run on any of it at all. Now, with artificial pitches, umpires are usually a bit more lenient. They're like, yeah, okay, you can run along the side of it. But they will absolutely penalise you if you run down
turf,
the middle of it.
Oh, yeah.
Even when it's artificial.
Oh, yeah, alright, yeah.
Because, so there's multiple aspects to it. Running on the carpet still actually damages the carpet.
Yeah.
Now, it takes a lot longer than running on turf. And when if you're playing on turf, you're playing in spikes.
Here he comes.
Swing and a miss from Stu Hook. Now it's called a wide. But it's also that if you're running down the pitch as a batter, you're going to be running too close to the stumps, and you can be interfering with the fielders, who the wicketkeeper, the bowler, or another fielder who's coming up to the stumps, and now suddenly they have to worry about you running at them.
So, 5 runs to Estonia A, and therefore it's 186 for the win.
Indeed.
So that will have to be factored in. Oh, that's worked off the legs nicely. Romeo comes in, gets it, and throw comes in, and lucky they didn't go for a second run there, because he would have been done like a dog's dinner.
Indeed.
Yep. Okay. Oh, and they've hit the stump. No.
That's cool. I was
Backed up.
just checking I wasn't sure if there was a way for you to do it now.
So I think those runs will be added at the end. Possibly.
That's what I'm thinking. No, they've already been added.
No, they'll be adding to the score on the screen in a couple of seconds.
Oh,
They just needed to wait till the end of the over, and then they'll do it.
Good.
So yeah, it is able to be done. You don't have to wait till the end of the match, because that would actually be problematic, because on the score, if you had to wait till the end of the match,
That's right. Yeah.
Estonia would win 5 runs earlier.
Yeah, no.
If they got to there,
I think
and we could actually be in the middle of the match.
Yeah, no.
So
that was pretty good over there. Only 6 off it.
Mm-hmm.
So run rate required 9.08. It's still okay, but those runs have they been added? I'm not too sure. 109.
Yes,
they have. There we go.
They
so
have
they've
been
now
added
been
now.
added, right? And that's where run rate required now 9.08.
And we're going to see Romeo come on to bowl from the Stockholm end.
So here's the thing. Romeo can bowl, I'm going to say can bowl wicket to wicket.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got to generate the pace. Here's the thing. You miss, you're out.
Mm-hmm.
If he gets it right, he picks up a wicket. If he doesn't, there'll be 10 plus runs and over. Comfortable. Really comfortable.
Well, if I'm Estonia A... Oh!
And he should have had a wicket.
I was just going to say, if I'm Estonia A and Romeo can buy a wicket here with 10 runs to remove either of these two, that is money well spent.
My word, it is.
And he almost got
first ball. That's
the skipper out on the first ball.
Yep. Obviously got the edge. Should have been caught, not caught. And what does Arsenal do now? You know what I mean? Pay some respect. Well, you know what I mean? You could have gone Romeo in again, this time, into the onside. Oh, a shish. Pathetic.
Well, it's a terrible misfield.
And the scorers are laughing at my use of words.
Yeah.
But a shish has got to be better than that. That is extremely poor cricket.
He is normally better than that. And he's given away a run, but it was also
2 runs.
If he'd fielded it cleanly, there was a run-out opportunity. Full toss from Romeo, but Arslan doesn't get hold of it.
No.
Off the bottom of the bat, they're looking for 2, but they're going to stay there
Just get
because
one.
they saw it's Anurag and they know he can get that ball in.
Yeah. Stu doesn't want to just toss up the easy wicket here.
No,
You'd
but
wanna be careful.
he's also not going to be able to contain himself
No.
as he dances down the wicket.
Toes. They've got 1. It's attack. They just took the single. Okay. Done for 4 for Romeo Tanner. In he comes. Arslan on strike. Oh, in the air!
That's safe.
Safe.
As they've got nobody in catching positions.
No.
Not a single fielder is in a catching position. And all you need is a close-in mid-wicket and a short cover. And then you have the rest of the guys in around the ring like they are. A couple of guys out for protection. Oh, it's well bowled.
Dot ball. 5 off the over. If you're Estonia A, you pump with that.
Yep.
Pumped.
Yeah.
Wow.
You want to be running up and patting Romeo on the back right now and going, well bowled.
Yep.
You've done great.
Beauty.
You've got 2 of the best batters in the
league.
Yeah,
2 of
neither of them were able to get your way when they were both looking to do it.
And there was a chance first ball. Yeah. Gee. Now, this is where they need a really good backup over. You bowl another tight one. This starts to push really close to 10 and over needed.
Mm-hmm.
Does that then buy you the wicket? And that's the thing. Another tight over, you could buy a wicket.
Absolutely. Sahil bowls tightly here. They're going to be even more reckless against Romeo the next over.
Yeah.
Again,
Oh, it's
They'll get
just-
2, but Aslan did not.
what
Again with
the
the
hell is
flecking
that
from
bullshit?
Manpreet.
God, that's pathetic.
Is that gone over the boundary
Yeah.
for 4? It has.
What a... That's just... I'm sorry. That is ridiculous.
That's twice now he's just blindly flicked it in the direction of his teammate.
Because he thinks he's what? IPL or something, does he?
I guess so. But,
Fair
you know,
dinkum. Go back.
if you don't practice it, you don't do it in a match. And Manpreet has never played with Anurag before, I'm pretty confident in saying. So he doesn't have an understanding that he's going to do that.
I'll tell you
Anurag.
honestly, I can't get my head around stuff like that. I really can't.
Yeah. Now what's... The 2 umpires are conferring here. I guess they're just double checking that so to me, they'd run 2.
Yep.
And then the ball was thrown over the boundary for 4. That's 6 runs off that delivery.
Correct. Or is it
Because
a case
it's an overthrow.
Wow. But
But
overthrow is a throw at the stumps?
It's still an overthrow.
I'm just saying.
No,
It's
it's still an overthrow. When you're attempting as a fielder to relay the ball to a teammate, that's him going a long way round to getting the ball back to the stumps. It's still an overthrow. The only other option is to say that he's deliberately thrown the ball over the stumps. Then that over the boundary. Then that's 4 plus penalty, 5 penalties.
No, come on, settle down, Terry.
This is why I'm saying it should be the 6. It should be the 2 plus the 4.
No, I don't think it should have.
They're just awarding 4.
Because I think it was just shit fielding. And, Owen can't cut that off.
And it's Manpreet again.
And he stuffs that up as well.
He's misfielded it once with his foot and then once with his hand.
Don't worry. And for anyone out there that thinks I'm being harsh, everyone knows this is how I talk. This is how I commentate. If they field pathetically, I'll call it. Simple as that. That's worked on the onside, and that is going to go and go and go, and 4 runs because, well, it was a bit too tight for Rana out in the deep there. He tried to get it with his feet.
Yeah.
And, 10 off the over. So Sahil.
Not producing the tide over we were talking about. Of what
Being
they
let
needed.
down, let down though in the field.
Not his fault.
Okay, Owen. Look, good effort. He's only got to be half a metre to his right. He probably gets a hand to it, on his one. But then Manpreet misfields.
And the thing is, Manpreet's made a few mistakes, but he's got to wipe that off and focus on doing a good job for the next ball. What he's actually doing is hiding. He is directly behind Owen right now. He is hiding.
It's pretty stupid. Oh, what is that? Wide. They've got 1. They'll come back for 2. Stu will think about a 3rd. No. Don't need to when you're having a good over like this. So all of Romeo's hard work, that tight over, is just been, just thrown out the window, to be honest.
Yeah, and that's
terrible.
That's a 50 up for Aslan.
Wow, well done to Aslan. 52 off 36. He knows he's going to have to be there a bit longer. He has had a little luck.
In the air, but it's safe.
Yeah.
Manpreet coming around. He picks this one up nice and cleanly.
What happened there?
That was good. Much better.
Yeah, much better. This time. And dropped by Ashish. Had to move to his left, but he should have taken it. Oh, boy.
He was at full stretch where, like you said, if he'd actually taken a step to his left, he would have been able to take the catch much closer to the body and it would have been much easier. He's just thrown both hands out to it, and because he was at full stretch and he wasn't balanced, he was not able to take hold of it. That is drinks.
Drinks, and I'm going to do the generator.
We'll be back in a minute.
Back in a minute.
So the umpires were a bit too keen for a drink, and they actually called over with 1 ball to go.
Yep.
So Sahil is just going to bowl this last ball of his over here, and it's
wide.
wide.
I'd be pretty annoyed if I was the bowling team.
Yep.
I would be. So, Estonia on top here.
Yep.
If, it's a big ask, if blokes could actually hang on to a ball and catch it and field it properly, it would be a totally different game.
Yep.
They'd probably be anywhere around 10 plus runs shorter. They'd have at least another wicket in the bag.
Well,
At least.
yeah. I mean, in reality,
Yeah.
it'd be 3 or 4 down.
Yep. But if you can't catch, go home.
Can't catch, go to Estonia.
Yeah, that's terrible.
So, Romeo bowled his second over.
Yeah.
See if he can replicate the fantastic job he did in his first,
Yeah.
where he just conceded 5 runs. But he's still making some final fielding changes.
And, not that well supported at the other end with 17 coming off the over though.
Oh, and he beat Stu Hook just outside of off.
Make a mistake of playing for spin.
Romeo in, this time, in the air. That'll land very safe, as in, that'll be 4 runs. Yep. There you go. Bit of risk in the shot though.
Yep. And that's like I was saying before, like with a bowler like Romeo, he's got to buy a wicket.
Yeah. But as I say, the problem is that really they don't need to do anything silly because 17 off the last over. It's just a joke.
No, but with a bowler like Romeo, Stu is not going to be able to help himself. Oh God.
What?
Good thing they dropped Rudesh.
That's just gone straight over the stumps and through the keeper.
So why was Radesh dropped is what I'd like to know. Yeah, well.
To give someone else a go.
Well, might cost him. Worked around the corner. There's an easy single.
I think the answer is obvious. Crossy doesn't like it.
Uh-huh. All right, so we're going to put it out there. That's it. Rightio. Crossy doesn't like Rudy. And that's that. That's it. It's the big news. Breaking news. And it's just a rumour we started. I mean, we heard, sorry, yeah.
That's again, third time this over that Stu Hook has played underneath a ball from Romeo. And there was one adjustment Romeo made there, which was absolutely fantastic. If he just pulled it back a little bit, but unfortunately he was a little bit too straight.
Yeah.
If he had had the same line as the previous one, suddenly
Your own partnership with 30.
A 7 off the over, I believe.
yeah, 6 attributed to Romeo and
Yeah.
the 1 leg by.
Yeah, 6 off the over, wow. So, he's done his bit. He's well and truly done his bit. 5 off and over, 6 off and over.
Yep.
If you're not going to be supported and people are going to drop catches, it's not going to happen.
So, change of bowling from the Kiev end. Still seeing this ring field with monumental holes in it. It provides easy singles and not very difficult fours. It's basically pick out the player, get 1. get it a little bit wide like they've just done there,
And
get two.
Direct
It's
hit.
a good throw, but he was safely back.
Yeah.
And if you middle it through the gap, you've got a very simple 4.
Easy game cricket.
Easy.
Well, it is with a field like this. If you can't score runs, then that's just down to you being shit. It's, there were, if it was Sahil's previous over or the one before there, it was, he started off, he wasn't bowling badly. The fielders were just letting him down.
Yep.
And suddenly he'd conceded 10 runs.
And that's
when it should have been no more than 3.
Romeo works hard, gets around, cuts it off, and they get 2. He worked hard to get to that, though.
Tell you what, he doesn't know how to get back in the national squad if he thinks that's beating him's going to get him back in the squad. I told him, I said, you've got to lose this game. I do not want 3 teams on 4 points.
Oh, here we go. Will he catch it? No, it's going to bounce in front of him.
Yeah, he had the sun in his eyes. He put up both hands very quickly to sort of block out the sun and work out where it was.
Wouldn't have got to
and
it.
as soon as he worked out where it was, he went, right, no, I'm staying here. I'm just going to protect the boundary. So Stu just gets the 1 run for his pull shot.
And this time, single.
Estonia just doing it nice and easy, ticking it over.
Easy. This is easy cricket for him. 1 wicket down. Bang. This time. No, he ran under it. Oh, dear.
Maybe he was listening.
He came in.
Romeo.
He came in about 2.5 metres, and if he had have just stayed where he was, it would have hit him on the chest.
Yeah. Touched him on the fingers, but...
Yeah. That's what I mean. If he just stayed back, it was a nice, easy...
I need a bug zapper up into the camera.
Yep.
Yeah, if you're seeing any flickering on your screen, that's
Bugs everywhere.
not your screen, not our stream.
Big appeal, but not given.
That's an infestation of insects who have taken a real shine to the camera.
Well, no, they're just everywhere out in front. It's interesting.
Oh yeah, they are too. I've only just
no,
only when you
yeah.
said that I actually noticed I can see them out the window.
Yeah.
I just thought they were insects who were chasing some fame. They wanted to get on YouTube.
Yeah.
They wanted to become insect influencers. $12 overs in the bag, 117 for 1 for Estonia. They just need 69 from 48 balls.
Yeah. This is, well... Wickets are in the bag. Stu Hook's got 23 off 17. Plays that one nicely. They've
Finally
got
get some
one.
bat on ball against Romeo.
Yeah. And just get 2.
Oh, this is
And
unnecessary.
there
They're
we
going to get
go.
3.
I'll call it stupid fielding yet again.
I don't
from
know what
Estonia,
the
eh?
wicket-keeper was thinking then of
Well,
throwing.
he wasn't. That's just it. He wasn't thinking.
Right. He's turned around.
He feels like he bats well.
The batter is in the crease, and he's just pegged the ball,
It's just
not giving Romeo any chance at all.
The umpire's just gone to square leg when he's at the main end. Lovely.
yeah.
Had both umpires out to the side of the pitch wondering what
That's
the hell
the
was going
spirit.
on.
Bang. And they got 1. And oh,
Good throw.
yeah, good throw. And Ray will come around for this one. Yeah, single. That's all you got to do. You just push the singles because
Absolutely. I mean, it's
you don't want to give up a wicket here.
no, because
You got to let them in.
Oh, it
That's
is.
in the air though.
No, but it's well safe.
That's gone. That's gone.
Could go for 6.
That could be. Could be.
I think that's 4. Yeah, square leg umpire is telling you. No, I was pretty sure that bounced in front from here.
10 off the over. 1 to come. He's put away there.
That will be another 4.
Yeah.
Cuts it through point.
Gone. 14 runs.
Yeah. 2 balls ago, it was
Yeah.
still looking like a good over from Romeo.
Yeah, it was.
I was almost tempted after the 4th delivery of this over to say, it's quite commendable for Romeo not to have been hit for a boundary yet in this spell. But part of the reason why he hasn't been is because these guys not needed to go after him because of the runs they've gotten from the other.
Yeah.
Then Stu decided,
Nope.
I need to hit Romeo for a couple of boundaries.
And, well, that run rate now drops below 8. There you go, first time, I think, of the match.
First time the required rate's been below
required rate
8,
now.
and the first time the actual run rate is over 10.
If they could actually field properly, take catches,
They wouldn't be playing in the stadium.
yeah, well, there's a comment in the background there that was from Robbo, and he said they wouldn't be playing in Estonia. I'll say this, that we could be looking at it would be at 10 runs and over required, maybe 11, and they'd be 3 or 4 down, and it would be a totally different game. But the Estonia A team have, I think, thrown this away.
I thought it would have been that if members of Estonia A team could field well and catch, they'd be in the Estonia team.
Not necessarily. Yeah, no, not necessarily.
Some of them haven't been in the country long enough to not be selected for a team.
Short. Yep. 4 runs. Manpreet, he didn't get to it. If he had, he would have flicked that to his right.
For 6.
For, try, and it would have been 4 in any case. So,
Yeah, well, that's just bread and butter for Arslan.
oh,
We just
Spent about an hour
Absolutely.
practicing that shot yesterday.
absolutely easy for him.
push. Worked around the corner.
That'll be another 4.
Yeah, now the 4. Yep. Yeah. There we go. Here we go.
Yeah, you kind of feel these two have decided, let's get this done and dusted and get home.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
don't wait till the 18th, 19th over. If we
And
start getting 12, 14 and over, we can get this done nice and quickly.
so Lithuania 4 for 33. And okay, so Latvia 9 for 167 of 20. That's pretty decent by Latvia. So
They'll be
Latvia,
wide.
Latvia will do that, and that'll be easy.
Yep.
Job done. No chance they're going to get that. They're needing something like 134 off 11 overs or something. Oof. Lithuania and all sorts. And yeah, that's going to be called a wide. Yep, wide it is. So
Potential overthrows, but I've got to have a team for still.
yeah,
This partnership between these two is now got to 87.
not out. No. And Arslan's actually saying, "What are you talking about? Why? What?"
He must have been watching me, but
Yeah.
I have you feeling for? I didn't get near it.
Yeah. No, he's learnt that off Robbo for sure.
And the keeper and the bowler would respond, "Look, mate, we're desperate."
Pretty much.
In the air, but it's over the fielder.
She's just not going to catch that. Yep.
Yeah, Arslan didn't even have to get out of first gear for those two.
14 off the over. Wow. 2 in a row at the 14 mark. So they've just starting to crush them. It's now 6.83. Oh, horrible. Arslan 69 off 47. Stu Hook 35 off 21.
Kush, none for 24 off 2.
Oh yeah, it's just
Not pretty.
Yeah, not pretty.
Not pretty for poor old Kush.
No.
Looks like Estonia A have decided enough is enough. Let's get the ball back to Anurag Singh and see if the big man can get rid of one of these two batters, which is the only chance
that's the only chance they
Estonia
got.
A have
Exactly.
got.
Yeah. I was thinking a couple of overs ago, should they maybe try and bring him in, and if they don't pick up a wicket, maybe you quieten the rate down, or you never know. But it's not looking good at all. This has been a terrible, and I mean a terrible performance by Estonia A in the field. It's that simple. They put the runs on the board. It was a good score.
Yeah, they batted really well.
Yeah. They took them on, but they have not backed it up at all.
No. Well, they got Latvia scored almost 200 against them.
Wide. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Bang! Not going to catch that.
Stu Hook.
No chance.
Hits a hook shot.
And 4.
He gets 4 for it. Hook by name and hook by nature.
Yeah. 5 off 1 ball. Nice. Nice work if you can get it.
Mm-hmm. Anurag off the short run up.
And
Down leg side again, and Stu Hook just helps this one on its way to the boundary
this is horrible bowling.
for another 4. Stu moves to 43, and the runs required move to 33 from 34 balls.
5.
So they don't even need to run a ball anymore.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
Over 5 overs still remaining.
Stu,
Stu to it.
get up, Stu, you're not hurt. Right, yeah. Stu, 43 off
Collapsed in the heat
24.
there.
This time.
And it's a
That's
wide down
wide.
leg side.
He's definitely going to swish at those.
He's looking tired out there.
Yeah, well,
He's looking all of his 43, 44 years.
and bang. Oh, nice shot.
Picked out the fielder though.
Yeah, picked him out.
He had one guy in
He got him.
a
Got him.
huge open paddock there.
Yeah, yeah. Yes.
So he just picks up the one run.
Wouldn't need much of a change of angle on that bat when it hit. And it was gone. Arslan, though. He wouldn't have caught it. Don't worry about that. Yeah, he wouldn't have caught it. It's just...
Straight over the fielder's head.
I've seen this team field.
They're
for long
going
enough.
to get through for
Yeah, no.
3.
No. Yeah. I know you were excited there for a moment. You
I
thought,
wasn't excited about the catch. I could barely see it because of the window frame. No, That's a 102 run partnership.
Off 53 balls.
Yep.
So pretty poor effort. They can't go at strike rate of 200. Oh, dear. He's coming back for
they'll
two.
get through for a nice easy 2 for a ball that barely makes it out of the circle.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
just so easy. It's absolutely easy peasy.
16 run over.
From Anurag, yeah.
And I was the goose talking about bringing him back for a tight over.
Well, the thing was, he came off a short run up there. He didn't really look like he was trying. I don't know if he's tired. I don't know if he's... he got the hand injury last week, if it's playing up.
Hang on, we've just got to say
he's
see
not...
you to James. Hang on, we've just got to say see you to James Stewart. He says, okay, guys, been enjoying your company, but 6 p.m. means things to do. So he's off, he's gone. He's seen enough. There's things to do. What's more, James, what's more important than actually watching this dismal display of fielding? Come on, mate. This is... you don't get to see this too often. No. Simon called it as well.
So 160 for one after 15 overs, 26 required from 30 deliveries. She's back on to bowl. And that's a good delivery.
Yep. Yeah, Simon called it. He said they'd gone defensive earlier. Definitely. So, it is what it is. So, Ashish. Well, he's bowling from the Kiev end. He comes in. Arslan Amjad on strike. Works onto the onside, straight to the field. A throw comes in. And, backed up by Owen with the foot. Stu Hook on strike now. He's on 46. He's looking for that halfer. He wants a halfer. Don't worry about that, boys. Ashish comes in.
Shortish.
And there it is. No, it's not. Sorry.
It
nearly was. Oh, he overrun it. Rana did.
Yeah.
I tell you what, he ran past that, and he then had to sort of
dive back to his right, and he just got the outstretched hand to stop it. It was only about 1.5 meters in from the rope, and Stu Hook just gets the 2.
And bang, off the toes. 1, just the one. He moves to 49. So 49 of 28 for Stu Hook. Arslan Amjad, 72 off 50. He's now on strike. They only need 22 runs. So you would think Stu, as long as he doesn't go out, he gets his 50. And
again, a very
pleading thinking about
appeal.
appealing. It was actually thinking about appealing, and then not appealing. But I still might ask the question.
It looked... I wouldn't have necessarily called it an appeal. I would have said Ashish was more begging. The umpire was like, please, sir, can I have something?
Yep. Well, nice. Clept away. 1 and 2. Lovely. Oh, he's 6 off the over. There you go. Well,
conservative.
Yeah.
Economical almost from Ashish.
So, what are these two looking to do? Bat through to the end and hoggle the strike.
Yeah.
That's the spirit.
Why not?
Why not? Exactly.
It's 20 runs. They're looking to get this done and dusted within 2 overs.
Yep.
Let's see if... I don't know if... Is Anurag going to come back and bowl? Yep,
he is. He's a sucker of a punishment. Stu Hook will be on strike. We're looking for that halfer. And should get it, you would think. And...
well, he's literally just got to get bat on ball and not hit it straight back to Anurag, essentially.
Pretty much.
Like, He
Pretty
could pretty much pick out most of the other fielders and he'll be okay, but if he hits it back to Anurag, he's gone. Short, cut away.
There we go. Lovely shot. Rana comes round, picks it up. They come back for 2. That's 50 for Stu Hook. I don't know if his mum, Lynn's watching. I'm not too sure. If so, hello to Lynn. And Stu's sister Mo watches sometimes. Oh, yeah, no, don't chase that. That's a pretty wide one. And Anurag comes in and a little push back. No run.
Oh, what are you doing, Anurag?
Oh, that's...
You can see the frustration coming out here.
That's shocking cricket. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wide. Anurag's lost the plot. Terrible. Now, Lynn, if you are watching, I'll just say great effort by your son to get his half century here after his big night out. Yeah, big night. And lovely, gets that out, and they'll come back for 2.
For 2, yeah.
Yeah.
So just the 15 runs required from 21 balls here.
And a bit of the same again. This time just a single though. Rana comes in, picks it up. And guided through the gully region by Arslan, and he'll get 2. Eight off the over so far.
There's not a single fielder for Estonia A who actually looks like they want the ball to come near them.
No.
With the exception of one.
Definitely not. And just a nice easy single.
Only fielder who
Romeo
actually gets ready, gets set, wanting the ball to come is Romeo.
Yep.
The only one. Everyone else is just standing there like a spectator.
Pretty much. But that's Romeo though. That is him. He does want it. You know what I mean? He's got the desire. He'll keep pushing. And he's disappointed with what's happening right in front of his eyes, but he still gives 100%. That's him. That's how he rolls down Tartu way, mate. Trust me.
Yeah.
Yep. And this is Romeo. I think you'll probably end up watching this, but this is why your wife says, "Why do you play this game?" Yes, I think she does ask the question quite a bit. I do believe. Why do you do this? Why do you film this? Why? Yeah, I think he gets 1,000 whys a day when it comes to cricket. So
it's understandable.
Yeah. Yep.
It is a game that you either love or you just do not understand.
Yep.
That's a wide. That's racing towards the boundary.
No. Gonna kick it over? No, he didn't. So
Did a really good chase after the ball there.
Yep.
He's still putting in an effort.
He put in 100% there for sure. Yep. Shish comes in. Oh, outside off. Swing and a miss by Arslan. Arslan 78 off 56. Stu Hook with 54 off 32. And, oh,
Kush, was it? I think there.
Yeah, straight to him, but definitely when it bounced, it came on a lot quicker than what he was expecting.
Yeah.
He did well just to get the body behind it, block it out, prevent the fall.
Oh, nicely worked.
Rana coming around, he's not going to get anywhere near that.
No.
So that means there's just 4 runs required. Two more balls from this over, and they will be looking to get those 4 runs from one of these 2 deliveries.
Do you reckon they can get the 1.71 required and over? What do you think? I don't know.
I'd back him. Yeah.
You back him?
Yeah, I reckon they can do it. You know?
Yeah. Oh, Stu, what was that? That's a wide.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's chased that.
3 off 2.
He's chased that like a greyhound after the lure, just flat out. Hey, let's go. Dish lickers. A shish in. Oh, jammed him up.
Yeah, it's a good ball, but just for clamping the bat down, it's gone all the way outside of the 30-yard circle, and they stroll through for 1, meaning there's 2 runs, 1 more ball in this over.
Can Arslan get an 80? Can he? He's on 79. Stu Hook 59, and Arslan works it on to the onside, and they'll get 2.
They will easily get the 2. It's very, very fitting that Captain Arslan hits the winning runs to take himself to 81.
Off 58.
And to take his team to victory.
Yes. Stu Hook, 59 off 34. Well played to both these boys. They were given chances. We know that, but they took their chances as well. I've got to say that we were let down by Estonia A and their fielding and catching, unfortunately. But that's cricket. So a comprehensive win, in my opinion, to Estonia. 2 overs to spare.
Yep, winning it by 9 wickets.
Yep.
Unsurprisingly, Arslan is named man of the match.
Hang on. What's going on here? I thought that was the end.
It was the end.
No. They want to keep playing. I thought that was the end. Hang on. What's going on here? That's... maybe they want to continue. Maybe they want to drag this out. I'm not too sure. No, that is it.
The umpire
There we go.
hadn't added up his scorecard correctly.
There we go.
But end of the game.
Well, Terry, Estonia keep themselves alive because now it'll be Estonia v Latvia tomorrow, and the winner will win the comp.
Yep, because those 2 teams have won both their matches against Lithuania and Estonia A. So 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, we'll have Estonia versus Latvia. As Howie just said, the winner of that will win the 2022 High Baltic Cup.
Yes.
So join us then. It should be a cracking match.
It'll be a cracker. It'll be good. Don't worry about that. Who's your money on?
Oh, it'll be back in Estonia, of course.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think Latvia looks stronger.
Yeah.
I actually think they look a little stronger. But, of course, Estonia, if they click, no worries at all. They'll do the job. So a big thank you to High.com, of course, for the High.com Baltic Cup this year. I'd have to say it's a pretty big knock by the captain and for the wicketkeeper to actually do 40 overs, then come out and do that. Shall I rush over and say you deserve a beer, Stu? Yeah. Well, guys, thank you very much. Thank you, Terry.
Thank you, Howie.
And we'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Estonian time. And we'll see you all then.
Good evening.